Hello, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. It is me, Sharita. I know it's been several Fridays and Tuesdays where I haven't posted a video or recorded anything because at the same time, I don't have the energy and I forgot because I'm human. But today, I took the time to write some notes down because I've been reading and it's been going very good. But the other day, in the middle of the night, I was reading and I just felt this hold over me. I just felt as if something just pressed down on me. And then I realized, oh no, draining. I felt drained. So we're going to talk about how I discovered this series. So I was looking online trying to figure out, I was just surfing the web one day and I just typed in books after you read after the game series. So this popped up and several other things popped up. So I read, okay, oh, I know what that was. I read the first book and absolutely devoured that shit. I loved it. It's messy. It's good. I said I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I love the dynamic between Sin and Boyd. How Boyd started out as someone who is closeted. No, yes, but no. He keeps himself inside. He doesn't want to deal with anything. He wants to hurt himself. All that good things. Not good, but And how in meeting Sin and getting to know Sin throughout their agencies and all that shit. They're in the same unit. Boy was sent to control, contain, deal with Sin. So that's how they connect. And their dynamic is great. I like how they connect, and I sense the sexual tension. I figure they're gonna fuck, but my god, is Boyd a cum guzzling slut. He is rough. He loves it rough. He's loud, and I'm not gonna kink shame about that. If that's what he wants, and I like it. I love it. I did like the other characters. I liked Ryan. I liked Owen. I liked Jeffrey. Carhart's my father. He's just my father, and he's going through it. This book, the second book, and it's just maybe because he's going through it and he's also repressing shit that he's starting to get on my nerves. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's basically Boyd is the once was Marshall. Not she says Marshall. She was something, and his mom kind of co-ran the institute, the agency. He came in because he pretty much doesn't give a. He's emotionless, so they thought, oh, that would be good for Sin, and lo and behold, they're in a relationship. Yeah, they're in a relationship, whatever the fuck that means. So let me tell you why I felt drained. The second book, I knew that it was going to be a lot. I also get emotional in the first book because come on, but I knew that the second book. Oh, the sliding is bad. Let me. Okay, better. I knew that the second book was going to be very difficult to get through, and I'm not gonna lie. I I can deal with a lot of things in life. I can deal with some crazy ass shit because that's life. And yeah, I haven't experienced a lot of things. And I'm a virgin and I'm asexual. And certain things kind of bug me out. But I have learned to push past that. And hold on, I gotta write something down. So, I probably said this before, but lack of communication grinds my motherfucking gears. I hate it. Like, I hated on a burning, passionate level. But I knew, because this is 5 books. I'm on book fucking 2. And I know we got 5 other books. We have literally, I think we got another book, and then another book, and another book. We have, I think, 5, 4, we have 3 or 2 more books to go through before we reach the end, and they're better people for it. I honestly, the lack of communication for me. It's the lack of communication. It is just so extensive to a point where, like, they're not listening to each other at all. They're arguing, but nobody's making any sense or listening. So that's the one thing. And it felt like I just feel I hate on a personal level when I have to repeat myself. My mother is very old. I love my mom, but she's fucking old. And she has a habit of making me repeat myself. I fucking hate repeating myself. So it's the fact that boy keeps saying, I want to be independent. I want to be strong. I want to challenge myself. For 80 fucking chapters. I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. He says it in every single page, reiterating every single thing. And it's like, okay, we get it. Shut up. It's just, and then another thing. I'm okay with working out montages. I'm okay with relationship montages. I'm okay with training montages, superhero montages. I'm fine with the montage. But when the montage is the whole damn book, girl, you lost me. You lost me. It's the whole damn book, y'all. It's the whole damn book. Aside from Sin, finally figure out, oh, I have a mental illness. Oh, everything they said about me isn't true. It's just the fact of my trauma of my childhood. And maybe, just maybe, I might have seen some shit, and maybe Emilio's not dead because he ain't dead. He ain't dead. I feel like that shit was staged. I feel like that was just some altered shit because he sees shit anyway. I don't believe Emilio's dead. Because the way Carhart reacted, the way Anne reacted, and the fact that they were in a conversation, and it seemed like, oh, there's something. She's like, should I know something? And then he said something. I think he's not dead. I think he's not dead. I think he's Chingo from the first book. I think that's him. But that's just a theory. But I feel it in my bones, man. I feel it in my bones. Anyway, I'm glad that they depicted mental illness as something that shouldn't be seen as evil, or just the way that therapists go about it, and just I like it. Because I myself, I don't diagnose myself. I don't. But I know I got problems. But I like that in the book. And y'all, the Lydia scene, I didn't know what the fuck was going on in the first couple pages until, like, they described Sin. I was like, what are you doing, honey? What are you doing? I'm just gonna give you a little fucking elevator pitch of what I was feeling. Stop, don't do this. I can't deal with this no more. I'm tired. What the fuck is happening? Like, that's my emotions throughout this whole book. I just like that Sin's, like, the moment he feels normal, the moment that he feels like he has his life together, that he can deal with things, and that he's in a comfortable position with Boyd, life says, fuck no, Sin. You're gonna have to deal with your trauma. You're gonna have to deal with it like everyone else does in their life. But while I appreciate he's getting help and he wants to, and yes, you shouldn't want to be better for someone else. Well, that's okay. You should want to be better for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you came to this world by yourself. You're going to end this world by yourself. So you got to do the things you want to do for yourself. So, it's him realizing that. And I'm just going to get to it. There was an argument after they finally met up, after he's like had a break and Boyd had to break his training, and this man has been debating on how he was going to take this conversation, how he was going to go about this conversation. First of all, he should have known the person he was talking to. Second of all, he should have known himself, because there is no way possible that they were going to have a decent adult honest, blunt, calm conversation. Not at all. And he just thought it was going to be okay about it. And then he's just yelling at him. And it's like, Boyd, you know him. He has been isolated most of his damn life. He has been isolated most of his damn life. He has felt like he has been a monster most of his damn life. He has been raised to be a killer since he was a child. He thought being molested by women, men, anything since he was a child was of the norm. He doesn't know how to fucking have a relationship because he doesn't know what it means. And then you're giving him these fucking antidotes of like what to do and what not to do. How would he know? You're the first person he decided, oh, this is okay with. Like, this is okay to, like, feel for. So, I'm on Sin's side, but the way his anger kind of came through, he was like, I don't give a shit no more, I don't want to do these therapists. Stop it! Stop it! But it just bothered me so much. It bothered the fuck out of me. Where am I? Okay. Alright. Just, I agreed with Boyd. All they have, yeah, they said they love each other. Yeah, they said they care about each other. But they never put a fucking label on it. Because they continue to call each other friend. How the hell is he supposed to know, Sin, that there are limits to a relationship and you just don't fuck somebody when you're in a relationship with somebody else? How would he know that you're in a relationship if you didn't tell him point blank, hey, we're boyfriends. Don't go fucking other bitches. Like, how would he know if you don't tell him that? If you don't sit him down and explain to him, a person who's never had... And I'm just very tired. After all that, after the whole fight between them, and it's just the constant just Sin being wishy-washy, Boy being wishy-washy with their feelings and emotions in the world, I'm tired. I'm tired. At this point, Boy needs to get dick down. Because if he feels that he is that heated and that he just feels very entitled to, like, him, it is the fact that they only have a sexual... Excuse me. All they have, as I said before my sister called me, is a sexual relationship. Yes, they communicate sometimes, but every single time a topic that might be controversial or a little bit breaching, they have a fight. They don't know how to communicate with each other. So you might as well, and you just feel taxing. You feel like you have to abuse yourself to be with this person. No. You gotta break up. And I'm glad they broke up. I'm glad they did, because at the end of the day, that's how you become strong in a relationship, by distancing yourself from the relationship. But all they had was a sexual relationship, and that's what Sin believed it was. Yeah, he said it to me, and I was like, yes. Just because you fuck somebody else doesn't mean you don't care about the other person that you did it to, that you did the harm to. It was just fucking sex. He just needed to feel like he was human for a second. Am I agreeing with the fact that he did it? No, I don't want... I was so... When I feel disgusted with the scene, when I don't want to see the scene, when I don't want to be in the scene, my hand goes up like this. Stop. I felt so violated in that moment. Because I didn't want, nor do I want to feel, violated. Him fucking Anne coming on to him and fucking him, was not something I wanted to see. It was, I'm so glad that they cut that fucking straight shit out. And it was just so... You don't fuck your therapist. Hello, hey. Sharita here. Viridian here. Don't fuck your therapist. That is not their job description. That is not what they do for you. They fix you. They help you with your problems. They give you medication. They are not your fuck buddy. Stop it. Get some help. I said I would let Cassian break me because at this point, I'd rather fuck Cassian. I'd rather have a relationship with Cassian if I was a dude. Because I know this man's gay. I know he's probably bi. Whatever which one. I don't know. I don't care. But at the end of the day, let me call my sister. Okay, I am back, y'all. I'm back. Girl, I brought some pretzels up here. Woo! Yeah, so.
Bro, why did you kill me?
Yeah. Yeah. Um. I love Carhartt, but Carhartt's starting to piss me off too. And I get it. Like I feel that he's always vouched for Sin and he cares about Sin, but he doesn't know everything that's happening with Sin. And I feel like, as I said, him and Amelia were banging. They were in love, and then something happened, man. I believe something happened. I think Amelia's alive, man, because the way. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But as I was saying, yeah, I would let Cassian break me. He's the most honest, chill man ever. Also, Kate can eat a dick. Because maybe that's what he needs to do. And I'm with Toby at some extent because Toby was talking about how Boyd felt like he was superior to people, that he didn't need to talk to anybody, and that he just had his own fucking corner, which is true. He had his own fucking corner. But at the same time, you don't know him? Y'all, it's a short day in hell, but I just have to feel like I just need a break from this book. I'm taking a 2-week motherfucking game to play some BL, some fucking whatever I need to play to just get my mind off of this game, this book. Cause it was originally a 2-star. I'm not gonna lie. But I was like thinking about the other characters and the development that Sin had and Boyd kinda had until like this storm of bullshit. I'm just saying it now. I'll get closer to you. When you are in a relationship with a person that is mentally and mentally damaged person who is struggling, who has been isolated, molested, abandoned all his life, and he doesn't know how to deal with emotions. He thinks he's a monster. People keep telling him he's a monster. He has to be a monster for the agency. You have to sit him down calmly, respectfully, talk to him like he's a fucking person and not a guy. They are so codependent of each other. And it's the fact that they're codependent of each other and they don't know how to communicate and all they do is fuck. Every time they meet each other, it leads to sex. It leads to sex. Every single time. Don't if you're in a relationship with someone who has a mental illness, who's struggling, who has what Sin has, who has been through what Sin has been through, don't sit them down and explain the ramifications, the rules, the understanding of your relationship, and don't expect him to expect to know what's supposed to happen. Because he doesn't know what's supposed to happen. They don't know what's supposed to happen because they've never been in a relationship. They've never emotionally been attached to another person. So, I kid you not. I was in my game. The game finished around 11, 12-ish. I decided to go back to read this book. And when that scene happened, I felt like my soul just yanked it out of my body. Just yeeted it out of my body. Just yeet out of my body. And I felt like I was watching something that I didn't want to watch. And now I'm going to see when he's talking to Theory. And I'm just going to get through it. I'm just going to get through it, finish the damn book, and go 2 weeks. Take a 2-week break off. Take 2 weeks off reading. Because I need it until I go into the next book. And that's going to probably piss me off. I'm going to take another 2-week break. when I feel uncomfortable, I laugh and I go, I can't, but I love it, and I know it's gonna get better, and I know it's gonna have better communication. But when, yeah. So that's my review of In the Company of Shadows, Evenfall, and After Image, the second book. I gave Evenfall a 4 out of 5 stars. I gave generously After Image a 3 stars. We're not gonna go talk about it anymore. But that's it. See you guys next time. I'm sure that goodbye.